What is up, everybody? Yeah. Got in here quick. There we go. We got the music back on. Let's go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Where's the music? Turn it. It's a little loud. There we go. There we go. Maybe a little bit less. There we go. Woo! Live stream of different videos. Let's go ahead and pause this one. We can get out of this one. Let's do that. We got this video coming up. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Rebel 1100. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. Should I have? I guess I should have explained that. Yeah, Tuesday. We're doing it Tuesday at 1 p.m. We're trying it out again. We used to do Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Any of you guys remember that? You guys remember that? We did probably about 50 to 80 videos, live streams, live classes around that time. Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think you guys like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, I think we're gonna get back into it. Talking on Discord, you can't hear me? You guys can't hear me? What do you mean talking on Discord? What are you talking about? You can hear me just fine. There we go. Jeez. What's up, Sean? Kevin? That was also a test for the delay. See if there's kind of a delay. I'm a new learner motor group, and someone suggests me to watch Dan the Fireman Blue Eye Assassin. You're welcome. Go ahead and take a seat. We got some pizza. It's after lunch. We took all the donuts out. Go ahead and grab yourself a nice slice of pizza. We're gonna be going over some crashes and close calls again today. We're going to be back Thursday. We're going to try something new on Thursday, but today we're going to get right through it. It's the first live stream of the week. We got to get over some of these things. We got to figure out what is going on with some of these people that are crashing. Can't be having that. Good day to ride in South Texas. Florence, Hinojosa. Hopefully I said that right. Been on board for nearly 2 years. Hey, I remember you, 82. Sean in there, I see you. Tommy, how you doing with the... We got some old timers. Gator, Luke, definitely got some old timers in here. This is great. What's up, Mountain Maniac? How many of you have beards? Got a lot of you in here with beards. Woo! You guys know we got to do a little updates here. We got to do some updates. We got a brand new. Let me go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. We got a brand new ebook that just went out. It is the Buying a Motorcycle for Beginners. I think there was something wrong with the front desk. It was doing shipping for a digital product. It's all fixed now. We had a rookie take care of it. Yeah, a digital ebook of 30+ pages from Motos with Matt. You guys know Matt. He's over here in the chat sometimes. He was cooking out barbecue in the last firehouse we had. Now we're here in the MTC Rider Academy, but he's also the drone dude. You see the little drone face on the bottom left whenever we have a drone. Anyways, he's talking about how to buy a motorcycle. He talks about dealer fees, what kind of loans to get, what kind of stuff to understand when it comes to like gap insurance, what kind of bike to get, why you should get a certain bike, how to talk about terms and services and all that stuff, warranties. He talks about all that stuff in there. It's a 30-page ebook. Grab it now. It's on the shop. It's on the shop. It's linked at the tippity top right now. You guys want to grab it? Please do so. It's great information. He helped me buy my first bike. We were at Harley, and I was like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. And he showed up, and he kind of just walked me through it real quick. And, you know, he just basically said, hey, here you go. You know, you're not going to get screwed. Just go ahead and do your thing, and I'll keep an ear out and make sure you don't get screwed. And that he's been doing that for 10+ years at Indian Motorcycle Tucson, and now he's here. He's a guest instructor. He's actually not a guest instructor anymore. He's actually He's going to stay here. He's a full-time instructor here at the academy. You have a question, RJ Moore. What's up? Oh, it's a comment. Okay. But yeah, you guys, if you want to grab that, there's a link in the chat. I'm going to put it one more time because I know we are streaming over there on Twitch. How you doing? Audria600. Hello. We're also streaming a little bit on the Facebooks. If you're on Facebook, I saw some of you saying hi real quick. Huge donuts. Yeah, these are really wide, big donuts. A lot of cheese, a lot of toppings. Naked bikes. Can you do some mountain biking videos? I would love to. I want to get into some of the e-bike stuff. What do you guys think? E-bike stuff. I need some music going. Why don't I hear anything? Let me go ahead and do something real quick. That's too loud. Let's go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to do some things real quick. There we go. I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. E-bikes seem expensive for what they are. What do I think? Willie was a hippie. I think e-bikes serve a certain purpose, and you have to think about this. Let's go ahead and turn it down actually a little bit now. Motorcycles serve a purpose, you know, getting from point A to point B, but what you're on the road, you have full gear because you can go up to highway speeds. You can go really fast. Even 30 miles an hour is pretty dangerous for the human body. But you're getting from one point to the next, and you can go longer distances. It is more designed for street and actually using the arterials of the roadways. Now, bicycles, if they don't have anything built up infrastructure-wise, you're not going to be able to go very far, very safely. So e-bikes allows you to go very far. Now, not necessarily very safely, you know, because you still have to have bike lanes and everything for bicycles, but it serves a purpose because it's also lower cost, and then maybe you don't even want to go out of town or go crazy long distances. You just need it for these shorter distances, and you don't have to pay into registrations, you don't have to get a license, you don't have to do any of those things because you just want to get on with your day. And so there's like a ladder of it. You know, you can walk. You can, you know, there's other options of taking the bus or, you know, riding a regular bicycle, skateboarding, rollerblading, whatever you want to do. And then you get into more of the faster stuff that's going to be more assisted by mechanics and electronics and stuff. And that's where you get the e-bikes, and you jump into motorcycles, and then you jump into cars, you jump into trucks, and you get up into, you can keep going. You can keep going crazy. It all depends on what you want to use it for. But there's a lot of crossover for motorcycles and e-bikes, so I kind of want to jump into that. AFEC. It's a lot of money for an e-book. $10 is a lot of money for an e-book. What if he saves you about $1,000 when you go out and buy your motorcycle? Is $10 really a lot when you save $1,000, $500, $200? Let's say you save $20, or you spend $10 and you're more confident, you're not nervous. How much is that worth to you when you're in the dealership and you're not nervous? $10, that's his information. 10 years of this in his head, distilled into 30 pages, like he's walking with you into the dealership. What is that worth? Obviously, to you, it's not worth $10. I don't know. It's worth $10 to me. It's worth $20 to me. Serious. Anyways, I ride electric motorcycles. Wish I would find more content about them, but I'll admit there really isn't much to it. Yeah, Sun Gear. We have our Smart Rider drills. That's a lot of fun. You can actually use your e-bike or your bicycle, motorcycle, kind of like a soccer ball. You can go out with your buddies and just go ahead and do that stuff and take off. Using it for a different reason. That's why we made that stuff. Blue Eye says, I'm only here for a little while, as I was told you in a motor group that I am in. Hey, you know, tell them to come in here too. Sign in. Guys, by the way, you have to sign in. You have to click that like button to get credit for today's class. Okay, this is the Riding Smart with Dan and the Fireman class. This is episode 102. So make sure you hit sign in. Click that like button to sign in. We got 170 people in here. Only 50 of you are going to get credit. Come on now. Whoa! 179. I have no idea what kind of denomination that is, but it's blue. So that's all I care about. Good job. Keep rolling. Whew. Thank you so much for the super chat. I truly do appreciate it. Yeah. What was my first bike? My first bike was a Harley Sportster 1200 back in 2012. I bought it November 2011, so it was a 2012 model. My hand went off. Whew. What is this? There we go. I don't know, guys. Like, what do you guys think your time is worth? You're welcome, Effect. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, when it comes to like what, like my anxiety, if there's something that can reduce my anxiety when I do an event or I do something, it is worth way more than what I'm paying. Because knowledge really helps me out quite a bit. So I mean, that's the thing. You know, if you want to get the book, it's $10, but it's gonna teach you everything you need to know when you're walking into that dealership to feel confident into buying your first motorcycle. I don't know. It's up to you. To me, it's worth it. Definitely worth it. My hands disappeared. My time is worth riding time. Yeah, Motorcycle Chef, how you doing? Jim Tanker, you're not too late. We just started. Guys, we're going to be doing a Tuesday and Thursday stream this week. We're only going to do 2 hours each, but this way I can see you twice a week. Okay? You know, Blue Eye Assassin is brand new to this channel. Let's go ahead and take her to the crew lounge real quick. Alright, so if you are a member here on YouTube or even at our MTC Rider Academy course, you can actually join in and have a great time here in the crew lounge, play some video games, drink some milk, because we all know motorcycle riders have brittle bones when it comes to crashing. We don't want our rookies and cadets to have that issue. So, click that join button or meet me at the MTC Rider Academy. Links in the description. It's $4.99. Yeah. Muscle milk, baby. Hit that like button, everybody. 82. I got Eddie Guaro. Off limits. We'll do some capoeira. Working out helps prevent injury. Purely trading. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Let's go there right now. Let's see if this even works. Yeah, the lights are still on. If you want to help out your brittle bones and not break them, come out here and do some resistance training. Microfractures into your bones helps them heal. Prevent osteoporosis along with the muscle milk we have in the crew lounge. We have everything you need. Yeah. Ah, get out of here. The helicopter crash? That was crazy. I saw that. You do have to pay for subscriptions, but I do this live for free Tuesdays and Thursdays. So subscriptions will get you the emojis here on YouTube, but the MTC... Go ahead and turn it down. The MTC Rider Academy, we actually have courses. We have courses, the Smart Rider Basic Training, Smart Rider Drills, and you get to see all our videos early. The Smart Rider Basic Training ebook is for free download, among other things like the rescue card. So for $4.99, you're getting a whole course. You get two courses, early access, and a bunch of PDFs and a bunch of ebooks that normally cost money on the store for just that cost. You get to become a crew member. Rick, welcome to the veteran crew status. Rick is a veteran crew member. He gets to sit down wherever he wants, unless there's a senior crew member. Then, sorry, Rick, you gotta get up and get out of there. Sorry about that. We're gonna get started. We're gonna talk about some crashes and close calls. Let's get this to the main screen. Let's go ahead and turn this down just a little bit. Whew. You guys, you ready? You guys ready to watch some crashes? We're gonna be learning a little bit about what's happening here. We gotta learn about what is going on when we're out riding. Okay, we need to know what we're doing when we're out riding. We need to know what hazards are out there so that we know what to look for when we're out riding, so we don't make these specific mistakes that we're gonna see today ourselves. If you like what we do, seriously, hit that subscribe button, click join, super chat, whatever you want to do, whatever way you want to. We are all over the place. We're on Discord, Instagram, social media, all whatever. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into it. This is going to be a oh my gosh, turn it down. No, that was loud. That was loud for me, sorry. Ow. Is that loud for you guys? Whew. Let's see this. That's kind of loud to me. 4,000 decibels. Who was messing with this while I was gone? I was gone for like a week. You didn't hear anything? You don't hear that? Depends. My time is precious. Okay. Yeah. That's better? Okay. We're making some changes here. Well, turn that down. It's not loud, you can hear. Here we go. We gotta start all over here. So what we're gonna be doing is talking about some motorcycle crashes and close calls. We don't want to be making these mistakes. This is for Motostars. Let's jump right into it. Three Musketeers, here we go. We're gonna be riding behind our buddy in the mountains. All right, Motostars, go ahead.
He didn't expect his friend to stop for no reason at all.
There we go. Anyways, stop for no reason at all. Why did we do that? It looks like there was a trail right there, but there should have been some communication going on. Okay, either hand signals using a Bluetooth system, which we do have here. We have the Cardos, but yeah, you don't want to be stopping for no reason. And if you're going to be following somebody, if you don't have those, if you didn't have a hand signal or a Cardo, you need to have your escape path at all times. That's why we need to plan a ride. We need to locate that hazard, and your hazard is your buddy up front. Okay? Whew. Just a little loud. Eh, we'll find out. Maybe this is like super low. Let's see. Nope, that's right. Here we go. We're jumping to the next one. Irish Mark 48 filmed with a potato. We got side of the vehicle intersections right here. What are we going to do here? Pay attention. You just got hit because you're looking and you weren't doing what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. So when we see intersections, it's an automatic orange stage. We need to get ourselves prepped and ready. We saw that person come out and we just put our hands up. That was our reaction, is putting our hands up. Our reaction should be swerving. Get out of there, swerve, and then when you're past everything and you're doing fine, you can look back and do your flipping thing. Don't do it when you're in the middle of an emergency situation. It's like yelling at somebody for pointing a gun at you. Get out of there first, then yell at them.
Old people.
Can't believe it.
This just pulled out.
Don't get it. Anyways, here we go. So we're riding around again. There's another intersection. There's gonna be an side of the vehicle. He's gonna get himself out of there. Please take it. Thankfully, he had an escape path. We're moving off to DWAS. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, we got a little bit of a wheelie going on. That's the only way he's able to see forward. Or did we land it terribly? Or oh, no. Didn't do it where we're supposed to be doing. He was going too fast. There was a curve right there. Didn't set up. Whoa, uncommon thing in the common situation. Don't do this part.
But failing to yield the right of way.
Just keep going. Don't look at. He's gonna do a U-turn in the middle of traffic. Why do a U-turn in the middle of traffic? Not very smart. Dude's an idiot. Don't be doing this stuff, guys. Don't be doing this. Looks like he did have a rock form mount, though.
Stupid!
Whoa, what do you... She doesn't care. She doesn't care.
YouTube! You're going on YouTube!
She looks a little scared. You know, who knows?
Kill me!
She's gonna call the cops.
Kill me! I should punch you in your face! You're stupid, yo!
That's assault, brother.
Crazy! You almost killed me!
Yeah.
I can't even hear you! You're gonna...
More like battery.
You got too much makeup on! Look at your face!
Alright, you're just being a jerk. You're just being a jerk here. Get over it. If this is how you, I mean, I get it. Scary situation, but I've had people do that and I didn't act like this. That means you don't have to. Alright, if I could do it, you can do it. Same situation as earlier. Buddy was slowing down probably because there was traffic in the way. Remember, ride your own ride. Only go when you're comfortable going. Let's see, why did he stop? They're coming up to something. There's a bunch of traffic stopping up ahead. Didn't know what to do. We should be paying attention if we were that rider, okay? Seth was here. Here we go. Little buddy on a stretched out Grom. Okay, let's go ahead and... Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. What are we gonna do? Oh, didn't set up. That was like the miniature version of a high side. He was starting to do that low side thing, and then he went up and over, but it was on a little baby Grom with a nice exhaust. Honestly, look at that thing. A little custom work going on. What are we doing here?
I pushed too hard on my back brake.
A little too, there you go. Did her own after action review. Push a little too hard on that back brake. Go a little bit slower. Go a little bit wider into that turn. There's no reason to gun it. No reason to rush. When you're riding in a rush, that is where you start screwing up. If you catch yourself rushing, you're gonna have a bad time. All right, one way, wrong way. Okay. Watch out for this motorcyclist. Got through. Hey, found an escape path. That was a little weird look. It's like, all right. Interesting choice. A little bit weird, but whatever. Here we go. Riding a crest of the hill. Sharp left turn. You see the... Oh, didn't navigate that corner very well. Remember, you got to look far ahead. Ooh, slow down. Look far ahead. Adjust your speed. Maintain some good throttle control. Relax and just keep looking through the turn. If you can't see the turn, you can't see through the turn, slow it down so you can have time to make adjustments if you have to. If you're going too fast, you're going to have to make adjustments on the fly super fast. It's not very fun. Looks fine. Didn't have to rescue him. So Chupacabra 911.
The driver completed.
We got a red light. That person ran through it.
Speed past the
Not a big deal.
height without keeping a safe distance.
He almost hit me! He almost hit me!
Okay, almost hit you. Okay, what are we doing? You ran through a red light too. All right, very good. You know, you're... What do you guys want me to say about people like this? Like what's going on here? Like, none of this is making any sense. Motostars, you know, you don't really want to watch some of this stuff. Leave this to MotoMadness, where he posts most of the road rage stuff. We like to see the close calls and crashes here. This is, you don't need this. You don't need this.
What's up?
But, you know, it's all you. We'll watch it. It's just something that we won't be doing here at the Academy.
What's up?
We won't be doing this at the Academy. Smart riders do not do this. Follow the Smart Rider principles. We're going to seek and recognize and understand it so that we're not freaked out when it does happen. Okay? All right. That's great. That's great. That's great. Here we go. Mess with a biker, lose a mirror. No, that's not a good equation that you'd fail that test if that was a math test. It's not what happens. Not all the time. It's not definitive. I have no idea what they did. I wasn't paying attention. I was still trying to figure out that math problem. Is that a red light? Nope, green light. Here we go. So I'm trying to pay attention to what's in front, you know, not what's behind me. What are the hazards up there? Okay, we got intersection. We got orange stage. We're in a blind spot. Let's get out of the way. Okay, Liquor Chronicles kind of explains a little bit. Ooh, very high risk, no reward. The only reason why you're running is because you're an idiot. Haley Barnard. Okay, there was an open gap. Did a great job navigating around that, because that's part of planning your ride, locating the hazard, but then navigated with some evasive maneuvers. All right, he was having a heart attack.
Bike was not passive in such a situation, and his invaluable help probably saved life.
What?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So this is a medical emergency. There's not much you could do with your rescue kit to help out with this part. That's a medical emergency. So trauma is what we basically pay attention to. But medical stuff, there's so much that goes into it. So good thing on saying 420, immediately getting help. So that person probably couldn't call 911 from up there. We still have this where it's remain calm, ensure your own safety, and stop major bleeds, and quickly assess. But the thing is, remain calm and get 911 on the way.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell his buddies, hey, we got a call.
I will go.
Thank you.
Up this way, right?
Yeah.
He's like, we got a call, we gotta go.
This way.
Still remain calm, ensure your own safety, but make sure you get 911 started.
Honda.
Very important.
There's two of them. There's a guy sitting in the passenger guy is having a heart attack.
You guys got the AED, right?
The AED,
yeah.
so automatic external defibrillator. That's something that you see like in libraries, public buildings. You see it on the wall. It says AED. One sec, let's pause that real quick. When he's yelling out AED and everything, so you see that stuff on the wall at malls and everything. So what you have to do is just open that thing up. When somebody's down and it looks like they're having a heart attack or they're just unconscious, pull that thing off the wall and then open it up. It has instructions. It literally says plug in the pads, place pads on bare chest, and then it tells you how to do it. It has pictures. It walks you through it. All you have to do is push a button once to start it, and then a button to shock it. If it says there needs to be a shock, you don't have to read anything. That's exactly what you should do. You should call 911 and get that thing if there's somebody unconscious. I'm surprised not a lot of people know what an AED is. Here we go. The Multi 313 became a rookie. Welcome to the crew, baby. Put that. Oh, that lost a little traction on that rear tire, went up and over. I mean, just look at how foggy it is. So we got a lot of wet moisture. Tires might be cold. Time of day, first thing in the morning, possibly. So make sure you're taking it easy when you first start riding on your way to work. Roundabout side of the vehicle came out of nowhere. That scared him because he was looking right. All of a sudden, that vehicle's coming, and he looks forward. Boom! It's there. We need to be paying attention to the first available hazard, really. So look, keep going. Head on a swivel. Paul Nutting. Here we go. I missed what that was. I was looking at his name. Was that a little dog? I think that was a little dog. Here we go. This is where the fun begins. I would not be doing this. This is something that just not my cup of tea. With snow, ice on the road. See, like I wouldn't even know what I'm looking at there because it's freaking black ice. So there's nothing you could do about it. And then there it is. Loss of traction. It's bad enough having oil on the road after a rain or during a rain. Now you got ice. Okay, so low traction issues. So how do we mitigate some of that stuff if we have to do it? Make sure you're wearing full gear. Wear heated gear so that you're not tensing up and you're shivering on the motorcycle and shaking things. Wear something to where the elements aren't going to affect you, and then also wear protective parts of it, because this is a real possibility. And he has protection for his motorcycle, so you can protect your motorcycle just in case. Okay, it's just a higher risk, higher chance of actually dropping the bike.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
But the main thing here is you protect as much as you possibly can, because you just kind of baked it in, you budgeted in that this is what's going to happen. So be careful with that. So let's get some music back up. Woo! Hoping for nicer weather soon in Iowa. Hey Dan, review the Smart Riders. Wait. Start over there. Smart Riders choose when to ride. Brian, exactly. Use all the knowledge you have. You're like, you know what, my skill level and this out there, no, it doesn't match. Or it could be my skill level is way up here and it's super easy here. Easy day to ride. You choose when you can. You take care of yourself first. Did Dan review the Motostars video where the guy runs over his buddy? No, which one is that? I think I did. Driver throws. Is that this one? That was loud. That's loud. Moving off to DWAS. What's going on? Just making sure that we actually had audio, because it's all of a sudden like super loud. Alright, audio drivers, what the hell is going on? See the one where the Grom Squatch rides towards a huge fire and goes around helping put them out? No! Man, I broke my arm at low speed crash 3 weeks ago. It sucks. The Cook, how you doing? Matt from Facebook, how are you doing, buddy? How you doing today? Audrey600 became a subscriber on Twitch. Gotta go, guys. Have a nice one. Renee, see you later. So, class, real quick. Let's go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. Boop. What do you guys think? What do you guys think when it comes to riding a motorcycle? Like, what are some of the things that stand out to you that has kept you safe? I want to start seeing some stuff in the chat. This is the question I'm gonna be throwing out to everyone in the classroom. What is one tip that has helped you tremendously? If you could pick one, what would that be? When it comes to motorcycle safety, not training, not doing stunt stuff, but what's the number one thing that has kept you safe on the road? Proper brake control, no highway, invisible training. Interesting. I want to know where you got that. Space cushion, concentration, take your time, smarts, and constantly scanning 24/7 for cars and hazards. Even when you're sleeping, warriors, that's crazy. Loose cannon, orange stage, great. Always baking out dangerous situations. Always, yeah, okay, yeah. Thinking about it, visualizing it. Okay, imagination's great. Space cushion, brake control, line of vision, escape path, fortunate run, being aware, taking it slow in intersections, the multi 313. You guys are all really good at this. Wow. Well, here's the biggest thing here. You guys are all telling me that you're staying safe because you're actually thinking. You're actually thinking about what it is that you need to do to stay safe. The fact that you can answer these things super quick means it's already at the front of your brain. You guys should give yourselves some pats on the backs. Okay? Pat on the back. Whew. Good job. You guys are doing great, class. You can have some pizza. It's all good. The video. Okay, I see you on the... Let's see. Let's see if I have that one. No, I do not have that one. When was this one? I don't think I watched that one. I'll put that on the list, just in case we don't get through it. We might do it next, let me go ahead and take it real quick. We might do it Thursday. We might do that video Thursday. Have you seen videos from channel Life on Motorcycle lately? No, I haven't. I used to watch them a little bit, Harry. Alright, everybody. PK Tony 17 wants some pizza and Twitch. Yeah. New rider? Whew. Oh yeah, we got to go over some of these things. Keep forgetting how to even run my own class. I forgot what video we even watched. There we go. Alright, so what we do here is that we watch the video all the way through, and then we go back through the video just real quick and trying to find the stuff that I didn't have time to explain. So let's go ahead and go into it real quick. So we have, let's see this one. Okay. So what's going to be happening in this video is that we're going to be going a little too fast for this area. So let's just watch that one more time. So what we're going to be having in this video is this person going up in here, that person slowing down and stopping, and we had to slam the brakes and we slammed into the back of them. Okay, that's a no bueno situation. That was a really good progressive brake pressure, which is very, very important. You're going to be applying it. You're going to squeeze, 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 squeeze. Weight's going to go forward, forward, forward. Grab traction on that tire, and it's going to lock in, hopefully, if it has good tread and there's no road surface hazards blocking that. So why did we have to slam the brakes in the first place? We probably weren't paying attention too much here. So this person's slowing down, and it looks like there's a trailhead possibly right here. I don't know. Whatever it is, this person decided to slow down. We were not having a good enough space cushion and following distance. We need to make sure that we have our escape paths when it comes to this, just in case this kind of stuff happens. There's a vehicle in front of us. It can stop. You never know. Now, your buddy shouldn't be stopping. You weren't anticipating it. We weren't talking to each other. That's why we have Cardo Pack Talk Bolds here at the local crew. But you can use some hand signals to hopefully mitigate some of this stuff. Either talk to each other on Bluetooth, have a pre-ride plan, or use hand signals. But if that all fails, your rider, you have to be able to stop in time or escape in time, and that is part of being a smart rider, but planning your ride. We talk about that in the e-course. But that way you prevent this, and hopefully you don't get hit from the rear, because there could be vehicles coming this way. Okay? So yeah, here we go. Let's go to the next one. Has that ever happened to you guys? Has this ever happened to you? I'm just wondering if any of you guys had any of these issues before. Yeah, swerved would have been helpful. You know, if you can't stop in time, you can't do it. Alright, we're going to talk about this one. Oh, yesterday the light changed and I thought I was squeezing slow, and then my front went up, down, up, down. Uh-oh. Whew. Here we go. So let's go ahead and watch this one. This person is going to be not paying attention when it comes to the intersection. This should be orange stage. We're in a bad situation already, putting our hand up, and now we're wondering why we crashed. We didn't really do anything. Now, they shouldn't have done this. They shouldn't have came out. They shouldn't have done it. But we see it all the time. We can't keep blaming other people for motorcycles in general crashing. Okay, there's a lot we can still do to prevent some of this stuff. So when we go into intersections, we're going to go into orange stage. If you don't know what orange stage is, here are the color codes that we talk about in our academy, so you might want to check it out. Here we go. So we're getting to orange stage now because we see sides of the vehicles. These are patterns to let you know that there's going to be a vehicle coming out this way while you're going this way, possibly T-boning. So we're going into an intersection. That's typically where it happens. So natural default intersections. Time to go into orange stage. So we're prepped and ready. We're covering our brakes. We're looking for escape paths. We recognize there's a dum-dum out there, and we're trying to avoid it. So he starts to see it. This is when he recognizes it. He looks up. He does this. So he's starting to recognize. Now he has to react to it. Now, what is his reaction? Puts his hands up. Let's see what that. So his reaction is put his hands up and kind of gently move out of the way. No, this is an emergency situation now. This is more of a red stage maneuver where you need to do something. High alert, get yourself out of there. Put your hand up, you can't really get yourself out of there. And you're not doing anything putting your hand up. Gotta go. Okay? Afterwards, go ahead and say and do something. Because doing that does not help. You need to find that escape path. You need to get yourself out of there. Can't be dealing with this kind of stuff. Okay? You could have prevented a little bit more of this. You could have mitigated that idiot over there by doing a little bit better yourself. Okay? Here we go. Let's move on. Okay, this person gets mad. This person gets mad. Says some mean, hurtful things. Really, really mean and dumb. This is kind of a fun one. But, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. Alright, so what we have here is this person coming up, great exhaust on a little Grom. They're going to take this corner super, super short. And having to slam the brakes to slow down enough to do a tight left turn versus just a nice, curved, arcing turn like you're supposed to. Go nice and wide, come in, versus boom, boom. You're going to have to slow down, then turn, and this is what it looks like when you do that. So locked up the rear brake, lost traction on the rear brake, started to slide, grabbed traction, and then flipped the person over. Okay, that's what you call a high side crash. Okay, so this is a very low speed high side. So low speed high side. Now you do have a low side, like I was saying, where it starts to do that and then it just kind of falls down. What happened was we caught the high side and flipped. So we have kind of a couple injuries. We got shoulder, hip, head, the typical multi-point injuries that from a motorcycle crash. But how do we prevent that? Like I said, go super wide. Go wide. You see where this rider is? Come over here and go around and turn into it. Cutting it short is going to cause you to try to slow it down quickly, which is going to cause you to slam that rear brake if you're going to start to panic. So slow it down, take it easy, adjust your speed before the turn, set yourself up for the turn, and you'll prevent a lot of these things. Okay? No buenos. Thankfully, she had some gear, and she's probably doing fine. This person was a little weird. That was kind of weird, huh? The heck? Got all angry. All right, here we go. There we go. So we got Arki Moto. We're going to go through here. Our buddy is riding in front of us. He's going to go a little too fast over this crest of the hill. It's a sharp left turn. And he's going to hit the sign that says stop ahead. Okay, so let's take a quick look at some of the scene clues of what we should be doing here. Okay, so we're going through here. We got, it looked like, let's go back just a little bit. That sign right next to Motostar's head. Up there. So right up there, it says this is a sharp left turn. So now we know for a fact that this turn is going to turn left. Okay, so now we see that we're going up now, and the road disappears. That means it's the crest of the hill. It's on the top of the hill. But now this sign here, top of the hill, turning left. I get it. It's common sense, but you'd be surprised. People don't see these signs when they're riding. They see these signs after the fact and say it's common sense, but when they're actually riding, they don't see it. So it's like I'm trying to remind you. It's not common sense. It's about reminding and more of awareness. So we also have another sign up here where it's a chevron. And that's going to indicate, hey, sharp left turn, wherever it's pointing. Sharp, 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 sharp. You see how it disappears, the road? That's the crest of the hill. That's the top of the hill, sharp left coming up. So what we should be doing is setting ourselves up here. We should be slowing down. We should be looking far ahead, but we can only look so far ahead. And that's what a blind vertical turn or blind left or right turn. Got to be paying attention. Adjust the speed, adjust the speed, adjust the speed, adjust the speed. And now we're going to adjust the speed when it's already too late. Should have been adjusting it before the turn. So, yeah, trail braking would have helped, but imagine trying to teach somebody like this trail braking and they don't even know how to do slow look, press, and roll yet. Trail braking is more of an advanced skill. It's a little bit more complex. Teaching complex things to people that aren't even handling simple things, it's a little bit difficult to get that through. So we could have a broken ankle here. Could have easily broke his hand hitting that sign. If it was sharp, could have impaled him. This could have been then the side of a cliff. This could have been a guardrail. Thankfully, it was just grass and a small sign that kind of knocked him off the bike and they slowed down enough. It could have been worse. I hope they're taking this as a learning lesson. Wear full gear, real gear, be a smart rider. Join us, everybody, in the basic training course that we have going on. It's only $4.99, okay? 3+ hours and plus a ton of other stuff, including our ebook for free. Whew. Let's go ahead and jump past some of these. Yeah, these guys are like, it's crazy. I don't get it. Just pop in and say, bless you, Dan. Doing great work, keeping us sharp. Dubious Asian. How you doing, man? Just a second. Need a beer? All right. Mess with a biker, lose a mirror. Don't really care about that one. Okay, that one was interesting. So heart attack. You don't really know what's going on. They're gonna talk. Okay, AEDs. I kind of explained it during. Cold. Should have been looking forward. Ice on the road. You got road surface hazards. Pretty self-explanatory. That's it. That's it. Sweet. We got another one. Join the academy and become a member. Guys, look, I'm going to click that link right now. I'm going to click it. Boom. If you'd like to join, this is what you get. see. The free preview. Woo. I'm gonna click that again. If you'd like to join, everybody, membership includes your basic training course, great reviews, $4.99. $4.99. Go ahead and join up. Join up. Link will be in the chat right now. It's definitely in the description. We got a whole bunch going. All right, guys, we're going to jump into this one. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. This is going to be a three-wheeled vehicle versus a motorcycle. Interesting choice of words. Here we go. Can motovlog.
Like too long with braking,
Who's the can?
resulted in a skid in such road conditions.
Okay, so we got brake lights up ahead. Give yourself a better line of sight. Move over to the left or the right of the thing. Oh, a little bit of a panic. Loss of retraction on that left tire, or I'm sorry, rear tire, which is going to be a lot of rear brake. Panicked. Person probably slowed down because of the speed hump, and it's a traffic for pedestrians. And look at, they get to take off, and you're over here dealing with this stuff. So pay attention. Make sure you plan your ride a little bit better. We talk about this in that Smart Rider basic training course that we do have. Guys, come on, set up a little bit better. It's fine. Mistakes happen. We're learning from them. Front braking in the wet corner ends like this. Yeah, don't front brake too much. That looked like a lot of front brake, unless there was just something out there that knocked his tire off the ground, like ice or oil. That had to have been a lot of front brake.
Donc on est passé entre deux voitures pour aller s'arrêter.
Okay, cutting through.
Mais
very careful with this. People don't know better. Ooh, I've seen that pretty. That was a whiskey throttle issue. So your feet don't help. So he's gonna have left shoulder injuries.
Du coup, ce qui s'est passé,
He's probably gonna be guarding a little bit. Not very good. Not very good. We do have rescue kits for that. We can do some bleeding control. Whoa! Hey, his high vis is what saved his life. His high vis too. And his. All right. Moving on. So, side of the vehicle. Oh, no. No. That was just a big mistake, and it just sucks. Terrible situation.
He had little time to react, but luckily he was able to put the bike down. Despite this, the impact was so strong that the biker still has a problem of walking.
He probably broke his femur. That amount of pain looks like he broke his femur. That left leg looks a little deformed, unless that's stuff in his pockets. Let's see where he guards. Ooh. This is a very severe incident. This is life-threatening. This is life-threatening. We'll talk about that when we get back to it. All right, so Honda CBR 600R high side crash. We're gonna have a high side, very violent type of crash. Let's go ahead and put this on the screen so you know what we're talking about. High sides are very, very painful. You get ejected, and all the momentum and forces are transferred to you. So it's no buenos. So daily rides. Okay, having some fun. We got a crest of a hill coming up. At least that's what it looks like. Probably a turn right afterwards. And there it is, crashing. So you can actually see it, guys. Crest of the hill. It's the road disappears. Slow it down until you can see the rest of the road. It's very simple. We're going too fast. We're not paying attention to the road. We're not reading the road at all. At all. Father Asbestos, how you doing? Side of the vehicle, nice swerve, nice evasive maneuver, very, very, very good. Got himself out of there. So Miguel Higgins Moy going through.
Of how dangerous loose-lying small objects on the road can be for the bikers.
Small objects, so we got road surface hazards, we got a stop sign here. Hopefully we don't have oil on the road, which is, what got you? What got you? Couldn't even see it myself. And that's one of those things, if just something happens, this is why we acquire and use personal protective equipment, full gear, because sometimes we just can't stop, we can't do something, and we crash. Hopefully we mitigate the injuries by having full gear on. Might have stopped like on a piece of metal. That's like my biggest fear when like running over a cone when I'm doing my Smart Rider drills, but we got some pretty damn nice cones that we're going to be putting up on the shop real soon that kind of solved that problem for me. There it is.
Yeah, I'm alright.
There it is. Sorry about that, Miguel.
In the street.
Oh,
Locked
really?
up my front tire.
And it just slipped?
Yeah. Thanks for stopping. I'm okay.
no problem.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all he cares about is glad he's all right. All right, motorcycle crash, loses it in the corner, adrenaholic. Sharp corner, so slow it down. Look far ahead, adjust that speed, maintain good throttle control, relax, and keep looking through the turn. Now, did your buddy do that?
That's down. Turn around.
His buddy didn't do it. His buddy didn't do it.
Straight forward, straight forward.
All right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna rescue our buddy. Remember, remain calm, ensure our own safety. We got traffic here. We have to stop any major bleeds, so check his body for major bleeds. Quickly assess the severity. Now, these cards are available for all crew members at the MTC Rider Academy, but these come with your rescue pack if you ever buy one. So, grab yourself a rescue pack just in case something. You can put it right there, in the net. Just in case. We have tourniquets, splints, everything in there. Some insect ended up in my right eye, so I decided to stop. Perfect. You need to stop because you're messing with it. You're not looking forward. You're focused on this. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Hopefully he's doing fine. Nothing you could do on that one. Dude, I'm sorry, but Tim Bouton, that blows. Make sure you guys sign in today by clicking that like button. You get credit for today's class. 240 of you are in here, but only 155. All right, sharp left turn coming up. Okay, did one of our buddies not slow it down enough? Or did they fail to navigate the corner? Whoa, he got ejected. It had to have been a high side. He was at least like 8 to 10 feet high in the air. That's considered a fatal fall. You can die from that kind of a fall, especially if you land on your neck. With a motorcycle accident, you never know. You always suspect that there's a spinal injury when you quickly assess the severity. So Cezanne Moto, here we go. Going a little bit crazy in town. Okay, there's that three-wheeled vehicle that's in the title for Motostars video. Interesting vehicle. We're gonna cut in front of them. Let's see what happens here. Bunch of people hanging out, doing some crazy stuff. All right, that's them. That's you. Wear full gear if you're gonna be doing this. Understand the risks and the consequences if you T-bone a car with a family inside and kill one of their kids. You got to deal with that. They got to deal with even worse. Ooh, he's gonna wrap himself around a tree. Lost control around that corner. He wrapped himself around the tree. This happens all the time with drunk drivers, and I've seen vehicles split in half and people split in half with it. Not very good to see. Hopefully he's gonna be fine. Now this is definitely gonna be a rescue situation. You're gonna want to rescue that rider. Okay, so ensure your own safety first. That's the big thing here. Now we're gonna check for head injury, spinal cord, shock, or treatment.
Damn.
All right, let's see what happens. So it completely. Oh, he got out. Good.
Don't move him. Don't move him.
So he's on the ground, not doing too well. Possible spinal injuries, cervical spine, and then thoracic is typical.
Man.
How bad is it? So there was a passenger. So is there any compartment intrusion, which means that the compartment where you're sitting in basically collapsed on him? That's going to cause a lot of forces into your organs. Yeah, because you have to realize it goes through you. The force goes through you into your organs. You have shearing that can happen with your body.
Fire came off. Look at this.
Okay, so it's just the back end. So it didn't wrap around the actual compartment that the people were in. It wrapped around this part. So they got extremely lucky. That amount of damage, look at the tree didn't move. That amount of damage to that rear end just split it off. Imagine hitting the side of the door, and now you're wrapped around there in the door, so now the person is stuck.
Oh, man.
That's the stuff I see all the time because it's usually a car and a lot of drunk kids, a lot of teenagers drunk doing that, and they usually have their friends in the back seats and their friend in the front seat. One gets ejected, the other two get smashed. The driver survives typically.
Look at the whole axle broke off.
It's crazy. Whew. Make sure you guys sign in for today's class. Get credit for today's class. So this is going to be a trauma incident. This is definitely a trauma incident. Remain calm, ensure your own safety, stop major bleeds, quickly assess. Okay? So right now they're doing an assessment. They're talking to him.
Don't move. Don't move.
They need to keep him still, keep him in line.
The same road that the
we're already on the next one.
Right? We didn't turn yet or anything, did we?
R-Bond 2 wheels.
This is still
got a little accent over here. Oh, got a little pucker factor. Hit a little bit of debris or hit a rock and jolted him.
Lost it.
You notice when Maxris did it, he fell down because of the amount of lean and speed. But when you're going normal speeds, you possibly won't crash because the amount of factors involved. Okay, it wasn't a rock, it was debris, but still, same thing. Okay, his buddy was going too fast. I don't know. How else am I going to make fun of Max Risk?
Right, hang on.
One second. How else am I going to make fun of him? Eight motorcycles last year. I get it, yeah. Okay, he's just going to keep doing it. So I don't have to say anything. Okay, cool.
Hang on. Alright, I got it.
That sucks.
Oh, mate.
Oh. Yeah, they'll buff out. They'll buff out. They'll buff out.
I almost it right here, and then he... There's a lot of it up here. You okay? Yeah?
Overtaking
Alright, here we go.
return and not keeping the right distance forced one of these bikers to brake hard.
Oh, we're acting like idiots here. Definitely acting like idiots. You're not turning at all. And we crashed. So it's pretty simple to figure this one out. Look far ahead. Once again, adjust your speed. Throttle control needs to be calm and maintained throughout the turn because you're slowing down before the turn. Relax, okay? It looks like he's a little panicked and looks straight, target fixated, jerked a little bit here. And then you got to keep looking and finding that exit. Pretty simple. So where'd you come from? I don't know. You're in the blind spot. Big open lane. That lane had one vehicle. They want to just move into that lane. It's Tetris, everybody. You find that open spot. Whoa! Alright, we're going to just go ahead and go home.
Watching till the end. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you soon in the next video. Ride
See you
safe.
soon. See you soon. Ride safe. Whew. Okay. Okay. Oakley dokley. Woo! $5 super chat from Bob on Base. I love seeing that post that you made with the rescue kit. Thank you for being so amazing. A frosty beverage on me. I'm gonna have a frosty beverage after this because oh wait, no, I can't. I'm stuck here at the academy. I'll have a frosty beverage when I get home. Biff, you're gone. Boop. We don't tolerate that kind of tone and voice. Alright, we're going to put this one up here. But we got to go over this one again. We're going to go over some of the stuff that stood out. There was definitely some medical stuff going on. We do have our rescue kits, rescue pouches, rescue packs. We're going to tone it down a little bit with how many we have, by the way. We're going to tone it down. We're going to get rid of the stuff that isn't doing too well. We're going to make it so that the stuff that is doing well is actually cheaper. We did a shotgun approach. We found what worked, what didn't, and we're going to be working on that stuff. But they all work. They're all great. They're all great. They just have too many options. Too many options. The rescue pack has 2 tourniquets, a splint. The slim rescue pack doesn't have any of that, but it has all the bleeding control, but a badass bag. Rescue pouch doesn't have a splint or tourniquets, but it has plenty of materials on the inside, and it's a lot smaller because people said they want smaller. And it's just, we're going to make the stuff I use. I use the rescue pack. I don't use the rescue pouch, but people are wanting it, so we're just going to make it work. Swing arm bags are too small for the rescue kit, but it fits in the backpack I have on the sidebar. Woo! Danger Davis, how you doing? Joey Caps. Interesting. Versus Joey is Caps, but the Caps isn't Caps. Interesting. Any active or retired firefighters in here? Damari, I am. I guess you could say retired. I pulled out my retirement. PTSD is a no joke. Let's see. Would ABS help to prevent high sides? Yes, because then it would help prevent the locking of the tires to even prevent the low side for the most part. But remember, there's different kinds of ABS. So there's lean angle ABS, traction control, like cornering ABS, basically. ABS only works going straight. If you have a motorcycle that has lean angle or cornering ABS, it'll help you in that type of area too, which is typically traction control. Yeah, it would modulate. Yeah, Brandon, there you go. So having both, the Indian FTR 1200S that I have has lean angle traction control, lean angle ABS, and wheelie mitigation. So, like, I'm covered on all the areas that, and I remember looking those up. I was like, I want those. I want those. Specifically those. Whew. Guys, we do have the course available now. Check it out. Smart Rider Drill Book is also available. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Make me big. There we go. All right, so we're going to go over some of these that I thought was interesting. This is a great one. This is a very easy newbie mistake. This is what we're going to be focusing on, is going to be the space cushion. Where's the button? Oh, there it is. Space cushion. We're going to be focusing on space cushion on this video, and then also the plan method. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're positioned for safety so we can actually see. So you want to position for vision, escape paths, and space cushion. So here we go.
Do you like too long with braking, which is...
Okay, so right now, what do you see? You see the back of this vehicle right here. That's all you see. You don't see around. So if you're over in different positions, like if we position for safety, we're able to see around the vehicle. So next time you're out riding, don't get right in the middle so that all you see is the back end of this vehicle. Get off to the side a little bit so you see down the line versus the back of the line. You're looking down the line, okay? Because there's brake lights, 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 brake lights. It's going to come back even quicker. And now we're starting to panic. So what the space cushion does is it gives you that buffer. It gives you time. So if you're going 40 miles an hour and you have a massive space cushion, you're great. You can stop or swerve or make a reaction in that space cushion because you're going 40 miles an hour. Let's say you're going 100 miles an hour and it's the same exact distance. Now it's a lot shorter. You have to make choices a lot quicker. Now let's say you're going 10 miles an hour. It's the same distance. Well, now you can make really long, thoughtful decisions on what you're going to do. So it really depends on your speed. Now in town, I'd make sure I go the speed limit or go with the flow of traffic. And here, make sure I'm off to the sides because if you could just see down the way and do an escape through there. Here, you're panicking. You don't know what's going on. The space cushion's getting smaller. You're squeezing, but now you're slamming that rear brake. Rear tire's starting to slide out, and then we dump the bike here. So rear tire slid out, and now it grabbed traction. We're going to go into a high side, and now slam our left shoulder in there, possibly breaking our AC joint, our clavicle, maybe having a small headache, which is going to be a traumatic brain injury, a concussion. Okay, we can possibly have other injuries, broken ribs, all because we could have just positioned ourselves off to the side just a little bit more. Okay, that's what I would be doing. That's what I would be doing, planning my ride. We talk about that in our course. Make sure you guys check it out. Check it out. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. No, let's see. Nah, he slammed the brakes. Whiskey throttled it. All right, real quick. So this one, he's going to act like an idiot, and then he was supposed to probably brake right there or stop right there. Maybe he was going to do a U-turn, but he accelerated super quick, lost traction, put his foot down like a Flintstone, and then he starts to fall down. Now, remember, he's only wearing a T-shirt. Now, as a smart rider, we're going to make sure that we acquire and use personal protective equipment. So make sure you check the link in the description. We do have a link for Revzilla beginner gear. And then we're going to slam ourselves there. That's going to be the big thing. It's why we have gear. We want to make sure that we're protected on our arms. This isn't going to protect me. There's nothing here that can protect me. And now we're going to have road rash all the way up and down. A cheese grater just going... That's it. That's all you're doing to your skin. It's a cheese grater. Go ahead and go to the kitchen right now. Go ahead and grab a cheese grater. And just go ahead... No, don't. Don't. Please, I was kidding. Don't do that. It's the same thing, but it's just an example. Image in your head. That's what's happening to his arm. Get some gear, guys.
Il a freiné de l'avant, il a commencé à glisser.
Get some gear. Oof, no buenos. Alright, so a bunch of dum-dums. Okay, so this one, there's not much we can talk about when it comes to this area right here. We're going to talk about what happened leading up to it. Okay, so once again, we're not going to talk about what happened after the crash. He probably broke his hip, so his pelvis. Probably shattered his femurs, tib fib, all lower leg injuries because he did slide and get underneath and then hit. And then it looks like he's obviously in the bushes and the trees. So very high mechanism of injury. He hit and then started bouncing off, going really high speed. Lots of compression, lots of shattering. He's not going to have a good time. Hopefully his back is fine and his brain is fine. You can replace almost everything else. So we're going to go through here. There's that side of the vehicle. Came out of nowhere. This is kind of bullshit. It's like, oh man, what the hell? That's going to indicate that there's going to be a hazard. Now, going through a corner, you should be in orange stage. Going to a corner and having an intersection is a very scary thing. It's doubly orange. But going into here, not too good. Not too good. So we got the side of the vehicle in our path of travel. What do? Are we speeding? I don't know. But if you are, slow it down. Okay, I can't see a speedometer. So right here, we start to swerve or we slam the brakes and lost traction. Either way, we're swerving to the right, losing traction, dumping the bike, going down. We do have an escape path over here. Now, if you don't know what escape path is, there it is. But we have an escape path we could have taken, okay? It's a lot easier to do these things going a little bit slower. And by a little bit, I mean a lot in this situation. I really do think he's going fast. I can't judge it, but going a little too fast. Corners and intersections, side of the vehicle. And here's the thing. Sometimes this happens, and that's the consequence of riding sometimes. That's the risk that we take every single time we go ride. This could happen, okay? We're trying to prevent it, though. We're trying to prevent it. But it can happen. All right, let's go to the next one. High side, don't care on that one. Okay. All right. Loses it in the corner. Sharp corner. Sharp corner. Can't see anything. Where's the patient? I talked enough during this one that we don't have to go over it. So it looks like, oh, we got this one. Let's see.
Overtaking before a turn and not...
Let's see it one more time.
Forced one of these bikers to brake hard.
Okay, slow it down. You got a turn coming up. Okay, so this is a good one. All right, just a hair. Best first bike recommendation in adventure category for 6 foot, 230-pound guy thinking Honda CB 500X, but like your input, some little dirt bike background, great videos. You could do a lot with a CB 500. Even at your weight, even at your height. It sounds like an ergonomic thing that you're looking into. So what I would be doing just a hair is going to a dealership. I just wanted to say your name like that. Go to a dealership and sit on a bunch of bikes and see what feels comfortable. Anything 500 plus, you're gonna be great. Okay, anything 500 plus, you're gonna be great. Just find out what's comfortable to you when you sit on it. It could be anything outside of Honda too. Who knows? Remember, this is a big investment on your part. But you should be fine with that amount of power. I just don't know like how long your legs are, your hands are. But I'm assuming that you're a big dude, 6 foot 230. Whew. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna be talking about this one real quick. This is gonna be passing before a turn.
Keeping the right distance forced one of these bikers to brake hard.
Accelerating right before a turn when you should be slowing down is gonna cause you to panic. It's gonna cause you to go too fast in the corner and then go wide. Thankfully, no other vehicle was coming because the other vehicle would have hit him head on. So how do we solve this problem in the first place? Well, it's a double yellow. We should not be passing. Should not be passing. If we can go further, there we go. Double yellow, we should not be passing, especially when we're in the mountains and we know that there's usually going to be a turn coming up. Okay, so right here we're going to be passing this person, and we have to accelerate past this person. So this person's probably going the speed limit. We're going to go way faster than the speed limit just to pass them.
Bikers to brake hard.
So that's setting you up for failure there. We should not be doing that. Okay, so now we're set up for failure for this turn. We're going to be slamming the brakes. We're reacting off of him. We're thinking if he can do it, I can do it. But then he starts slamming them even more. I don't have enough time. We go too wide. Okay? So remember, ride your own ride. Don't pass anybody before a turn. And just be content with the speed you're going at until it's safe to pass. That wasn't safe to pass, and your buddy shouldn't have done it. And if he did, tell him on your Cardo Pack Talk Bold. Be like, what the heck, dude? You're a freaking idiot. You shouldn't have done that. Okay? Use code DDTF. Click the link in the description. It should automatically apply, but if not, use that. Oh my gosh. I think that's it. The cop came out of nowhere. Interesting. All right. So it looks like we got this one. We got this one coming up. All right. Danger Davis. Woo! I'm all loud. Sorry. Sorry. I think I'm gonna stretch my legs a little bit. Let's go for a walk. It's so nice in here. It's quiet. Where's everybody? Kind of expecting to come in here and say hi to a few of you. Is everyone outside practicing? Move my legs. Right, Brandon? Seriously, there's empty cans on the ground. Yeah. What are you guys up to? Outside of watching me. Interesting. You'll have to catch the rerun. What? Just waiting for bike season. Multi 313, where you at? Alright, Raton. Raton, you've been talking like that this whole time. Time out. Dan, thoughts on a Sportster S? I like the direction, but miss the potato of an old air-cooled engine. Yeah, me too. I think they're doing it for... I honestly don't know. I haven't been keeping up with Harley. I really don't care too much about Harley. I've been focusing mainly on how people learn. I'm trying to learn how people learn. Yeah. So my main focus isn't on what's cool with a motorcycle, what kind of CCs, what kind of power. I'm leaving that to other people to do. We got plenty of people out there that can talk about all the mechanics of it. Not a lot of people are talking about the safety parts of this stuff, so I wanted to jump into where I think I'm most needed. That's just kind of what I think. That's what I feel. Anyways, yeah. Anybody else taking the basic rider course right now? Anybody getting stuck on the basic rider course? Anybody getting stuck? Anybody getting stuck? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and paste it in there. Go ahead and get it up here on the board. Let me go ahead and do this, though. Let's just sign in. Unit 2, huh? So this is the course. So you can get the syllabus. You can download the part of the ebook that we talk about. Unit 2, it's maintaining. Types of motorcycles. Now we got a whole, it's a whole thing. The whole thing. Actually really cool. My dashboard. Shh, don't tell anybody this. I didn't announce it yet. Shh. If you are a DDFM Crew Smart Rider member, go to your downloads. You can download the digital ebook for $4.99 versus $10. I'm sorry, $15 in the shop. $4.99. Just sign up. Yeah. And then you get the rescue booklet PDF, the rescue card PDF. What else do we get? You get the actual drills. So how to use the course. Let's look at a hard drill. Let's look at rabbit ears. Guys, you get a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if any of you guys are using this. You didn't even know about this. We are about to start the rabbit ears. Now this is another fun design, just like the butterfly, but a little bit quicker, a little bit less of the memories. So now we're adding memorization with quickness, and you can't swerve around them. This first cone, but then we got to shoot over, go around this cone. Now we're gonna go around everything. Okay. Boom, and you get this card. This is perfect for your phone. I made it in the form of your phone, so you download all the cards, put it on your phone, go out there and practice. We're gonna have the cones out hopefully soon. We actually got 100 kits worth of cones. We're just we're doing some things right now. The Motostars logo exercise. That's not a bad idea. That's kind of funny. That's not bad. No, I do not send the cones, Brandon. You can cut tennis balls in half for now, but we're going to be working on cones. All right. You're so funny. So funny, RH Driving Slovenia. I'm in real trouble, Dan. Need to talk to you in private. Mr. Lova 18. Uh-oh, do you have an MLM to share with me? No, but seriously, if it's something really important, swing by on Discord. Go ahead and chit chat it out. Yeah, we got you know what? I think that's what I'll work on today. You know what? Let's just do it right now. You know what? We'll do it for Thursday. We'll do it for Thursday. We got class right now. We'll do it for Thursday. So keep an eye out for Thursday. We're probably gonna have the cones up. All right. Let's go ahead and watch this video, everybody. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and watch this video. This is going to be another Motostars. We're going to learn from the mistakes of other bikers. Looks like he's catching on a little bit. Let's figure out what happens here. So, a new Anbu rider.
This bike was
using a Bluetooth system. Very good.
It stood very quickly on the next bend.
Uh-oh, got a little squirrely on that. The road surface hazard terrible. Should not be going this fast. Ooh! Oh, check your pantalones. You got a little bit of brown in there. Go a little bit slower. Look, he's gonna lose rear tire probably. There it is. Got lucky. Let's learn from that, everybody. Bonsai ruin. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. We're in a group ride. Come on. Oh, going a little too much. He's wearing full gear. Hopefully he didn't get hit by anybody else. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, no, his buddy behind him is the one that crashed. Okay. Going a little too fast, guys. What are we here for? It looks like maybe a weekend, having some fun. Come on, let's rescue our buddy. Rescue the buddy. Here we go. Get it out of there. Hopefully he's not hurt. Doesn't look like it. He's walking. Walking wounded. So what we need to do is ensure our own safety and get out of the road. Get out of the road. Canal way. All right. So wheelies. He just ran that stop sign. That's not very good. Oh, crash into his friend because they are not doing a staggered formation. They're not paying attention to the way they should be paying attention. Yeah, going a little too dumb. A little too dumb. That's really the problem here. We're suffering from, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this. It's just not doing staggered formation. There's no structure really. It doesn't even have to be staggered. There's no structure to it. So on board Honda CBR 500. Okay, let's see. Up front, crashing. Oh, I saw his legs flop down. We were going a little too fast in a corner. Got the chevrons there, indicating that it's going to be a sharp turn. Let's make sure we're paying attention. This is going to be an orange stage. We need to be setting up for the turn. We're not setting up for the turn. What are we doing? Okay. So, now that he crashed, is he okay? Okay, good. Is the bike okay? I don't know. But as long as he's fine. See how people are just driving through? Pay attention to the road. A bunch of people are idiots. Bunch of idiots. Alright, yeah. Let's push it to the other side or do something. So Rembo USMC,
Right,
we see him quite a bit.
Lanes at the same time.
So look at his lane position.
Around, he almost hits the biker.
You can see pretty far. Okay, we're gonna move around. Okay, watch out, watch out. Okay, blind spot, but we anticipated that. He did good job with the braking, and that person was coming out in front of him. He applied good progressive brake pressure. It looked a little jerky, but you know, he did what he had to do. He didn't slam it. Good job, USMC. Yamaha MT25 motorcycle accident. Hopefully his foot is still on there once we see this accident. Nope, there it goes. Did he? I think he was going too fast into the corner. There he goes. He's running, so he has his feet. Going too fast in the corner and then possibly hit the car too. Slow it down. Why are people going crazy? Why are people going too fast? What are we doing here? He's like, okay, I'm good. Okay, he's not doing too good. Never mind. So maybe he was running, but now adrenaline is starting to go away. And now we start to feel the swelling and the injury. Slowed down for a guy at intersection that stopped for pedestrian and his dogs. He stayed put because I was almost in intersection. Two Harleys blew through the intersection, hit me, and then claimed I ran through it and hit them. Okay, that's what that says right there. Alright, so we're slowing it down. That person's slowing down. The other person is motorcycle. Harleys didn't do it. Harleys didn't do it. Now, this is a truck. This isn't a motorcycle. So it could have taken that Harley rider's leg. Oh my gosh. Chicken strips. Here we go. Chicken strips. Alright, so I don't know what that signage is. So that's one thing with hand signals. If you're riding with your buddies, know what the signs mean. Now, that person was going a little too fast in the corner. Thankfully, kept it up. He just kept going, though. Oh my gosh. He didn't learn. Oh, low-sided. Low-sided, a little bit too much counter lean.
Notice that the biker leaned
a little too much. Too much counter steering, counter leaning.
Him falling to the ground.
So, are we rushing through an intersection? That's typically what happens. Look how far he's pushing that bike down. He's gonna lose traction. What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? This is why you don't do crazy counter leaning at anything higher than parking lot or even in town stuff. But he just did it. He just did super far. You don't want to go fast doing that. You want to go slow doing that. So thankfully looks like he has armored boots. I think I said all that right. I don't know, the teleprompter's not working. He's got some armored boots. He's got some armored stuff. It doesn't look like his pants are armored, but that's, it's better than nothing. He's got a lot of stuff. So hopefully he doesn't snap an ankle when that went down, but don't go too far. Don't push the motorcycle down. Go with the motorcycle. Treat it like it's part of you. You don't push your legs down to walk. You just walk. Okay, you understand how turning works. You understand how walking works now. It's automatic. Well, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that when it comes to turning itself. You don't have to slam things down. I get it. It's supermoto. It's kind of what you do. But I mean, look at. Do you do that? Is it a street riding skill, or is it a supermoto riding skill, or is it a supermoto on the track skill? You start to think like, well, oh, that was pretty crazy. Anyways, don't do that. Going a little too wide. Remember, middle is really good. Sharp left turn coming up. Slow it down. You should have been slowing down. We're going to go a little too fast. Hopefully we stay on the road. No, we didn't. Hopefully we don't hit that pole. He's going to keep it up. No, he didn't. He fell down. Corners are just, they get people. Corners and intersections. Corners are typically the rider's fault completely. Intersections are a mixture of rider and somebody else because there's two different kinds of collisions. Plan your ride a little bit better. This is why I like to be off to the side a little bit when it comes to being behind the vehicle. You see how I had to swerve out of the way? We'll talk a little bit more about this one specifically. But if you set yourself up for success, you wouldn't have had to deal with that. That looks like a custom Harley, or at least something that costs a little bit extra coming from the factory. Ugh. Ugh. Katema, here we go. We're gonna low side. There it is. There's the low side. We're gonna have some kind of abrasions on our body unless we have full gear, which it looks like it.
Once the biker drives across it, he loses traction almost immediately.
So we can blame the stuff on the road. Great, let's blame it. But what we're doing is just blaming one factor. We're not blaming the other factor of hauling ass. We're not blaming the other factor of the rider not doing proper cornering techniques. We're not blaming anything else. We're only blaming the one thing that is a little bit different than what I currently do. Well, what you currently do might be not good. So start looking at what you're currently doing. If you're speeding too much, slow that down. So then maybe when there is oil, it's not going to be a big injury, or you can avoid it. Be very careful with that. So Tabaluga, here we go, Tabaluga. All right, so we got, Mokre. I'm guessing that's ice or snow or something, but went a little too much, hit the curb. Hopefully he's not injured. I just hate seeing people fall, like the initial fall. You're like, ooh, something break, and they start moving. Somebody fall, ooh, something break. Yes, damn it. Is this permanent? For what? I didn't see what you're writing. Mr. Lova 18. So to minister. Alright, so we got something on our license plate. We were trying to blur it out. Good job with that. Nice, good job on the keying of that image. And we hit something, or we didn't do a good job with our tight turns from a stop, which we talk about here and train you how to do that. Join up, $4.99 for your first month. You get ebooks, you get downloads, you get early access to videos, you get a training course, and a training course inside of a parking lot. You're gonna get everything you need to just start riding. Just start riding. Only for $4.99, digitally across the world. Here we go. The Foolery of Tom. Okay, so not tomfoolery. It's Yoda or something here. Oh my God. Got a little bit of ice, a little bit of loss of traction. Maybe it's just wet road. So rookie R6. Hey, is this a rookie from us? Whoa, found an escape path last second. Should have saw it a little bit sooner. But good job finding it. So the STFU and ride. You got to have a space between the and the ride. But anyways, here we go. Slow down, slow down. Good job with the progressive brake pressure. We should be slowing it down when we're doing lane filtering in the first place, because the people like to do that and then screw you up. Person switch lanes, did not anticipate you being there. I don't know what you want me to say about that one. Benjamin Hopkins, Mr. HP Hopkins 5. What? Anyways, we got a side of the bicyclist, not good with their tight turns or progressive braking, lost traction. We got sun in the eyes going over the hill. We got somebody asleep at the wheel. We saw it ahead of time. Great job seeing that ahead of time and moving over. So what you call that is an adaptation, the planning part, located and adapted. Same thing here, located and adapted. Did a very good job. Whew. I like seeing good stuff sometimes. I just like seeing good stuff sometimes. Going to lane filtering, okay.
Thanks for watching.
He's going pretty decent speeds. You're welcome, Motostars. I get it. You like watching us to the ends and things. We're learning from these crashes and close calls. Make sure you guys are actually paying attention when you're riding. Ride smart, ride safe, take the course, keep practicing, okay? Get some music going. Joey, the beard is looking healthy. Yeah. Jane Danger Davis. Yeah. Lane filtering can have its purposes. I wish we could lane filter, but I would be choosing not to lane filter more often than I would lane filter, if that makes sense. I just want the choice, you know? I don't need the lane filter. It's not like I need to get to the front of like 2 cars. Now, if it's like a dozen or so cars, yeah, let me get in front. But I'm gonna do it safely. David, how you doing? Blue Eye Assassin. No, we usually do about 2 hours. We got about 30 more minutes left. We got one more video, I think. We're going to go over this one and probably just hang out a little bit. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You won't get credit for today's class if you don't. All right. Okay, only filter on mile-long tailbacks when they're doing 30 on a 70. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Brandon Kelly, accountability. Yeah, something like that. I don't remember what I said about 2 seconds ago, so I don't know what we're talking about right now. I mean, Callie, don't lane filter unless traffic is a crawl on the highway, not at stoplights either. Yeah. Oh, okay, Brandon, there we go. I see what you mean. I just want to listen to the song real quick. Some numbness at the bottom of your knee. You have some nerve damage. Nerves can heal. That's what going to rehab is all about. Is when you go to rehab to after a motorcycle accident, or you start doing rehab work on your injured body parts. It's not just your muscles and tendons and ligaments that are getting worked. It's the fact that you have to move it that's working those tendons and ligaments. But in order for you to move it, you need to have nerve endings still working. So you got a little bit of numbness, but if you can still move it, that's good. You're going to get a little bit back sometimes. Sometimes you never get it back. So the best bet is just to do the rehab, so hopefully you can get it back. So do some rehab, buddy. It sucks, man. Do I get extra credit for watching this at work before I clock out and ride 22 miles home on 02/22/2022? I don't know. Do you get extra credit? Sure. You get some extra credit. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this video right here. All right, so let's go over some of the stuff. Let's figure out what we could have done differently, could have done right, could have done whatever. That was a wheelie, whatever. We know not to do wheelies. This was another wheelie. We know not to do that, guys. Crash. Okay, we know not to do that. Okay. All right. Interesting angle, kind of screwed things up. Honestly, I don't really care about this video too much. I really don't care about this video too much. Well, this one was a good one, I think. Yeah, this one was a good one. We'll do this one at least. There we go. All right, everybody, we're going to be going over this video once again. So what's going to happen is this rider is going to get behind this blue vehicle. Now, there's going to be smoke coming up. It says right here, the smoke from under this car's drive shaft comes off at a differential. Okay, cool. So boom, right there. So they can't move. You have to move out of the way. That's like them hitting the brakes. So what happens here is that we're going to get a little bit here, and we're going to fall over at a slow speed. So there's that hand going out in the shadow, and you can break your arm doing that, okay? You can. Most of the time you don't, but you still can. So what do we do differently here? So when we get, this is a great here. Let's just look at this. Look at this line of sight. Look all the way. You can see super far down this line. That's line of sight. Once we get right behind the vehicle, all you can see is the back side of this vehicle. We want to be able to see super far. Now, what does this also look like? It's lane filtering, right? It's also an escape path. You got a big space cushion too. Look at super far over here. Now let's get right behind this vehicle. Look at our space cushion. Look at our line of sight. And then look at what we have to do. We have to swerve out of the way left and right. So when it comes to planning your ride, you got to position yourself for safety. Boom, great position. Locate hazards. We didn't do that, and we didn't adapt or navigate very well. Okay, we talk about the plan method in the first unit of our motorcycle basic training course. Check it out. It's only $4.99. But let's go ahead and take a look when we go further. So great line of sight, right? Great line of sight. Now look at the line of sight. Now it's not super far off. We're still kind of off in positions. We're on the right side of the lane, but we could be more. We could be more so you can see better. Now if we're going to be here, what you want to do is pay attention. You need to look. You saw some dust up. Uncommon thing in a common situation. You see brakes. Uncommon thing in a common situation, especially when nobody else is applying the brakes. Dust up, brakes, hit something or something happened. He says the axle and differentials and stuff, multiplications, divisions, whatever it is, something happened. We need to be able to swerve out of the way. This is going to be more of a, interesting. That's really interesting. I'm going to cover my brakes, look for my escape path. Because you never know, it could turn into a red stage maneuver where we have to swerve or emergency brake. Progressive braking is very important. I'm throwing a lot at you. But this is what you got to figure out in the moment. So the goal is to figure out before you get here so you can do it naturally. So we're getting over here. We don't do anything. We really didn't do anything. And now we're going to kind of a little bit swerve out of the way. A little bit. Well, we should have been set up already. Position yourself for success and position yourself for safety. Okay? Do what you need to do so that there's the least amount of movements you have to do when it comes to an emergency. And then we're going to dump the bike there. So let's go and take a look at exactly this right here. This is what I want you guys to be doing. Setting yourselves up in a position just like this. He's still in the lane. He can still see pretty far. He can accelerate through here if he needed to escape. He can brake and have plenty of stopping distance if he needed to brake. He can see escape path, space cushion, everything. This is the position I like to ride in if I'm this close. If I'm super far behind, I'll ride middle maybe. It all depends on what I feel comfortable with. And I feel comfortable right here. Right here. Burn that into your brain. Do you guys agree? Is this a good spot? Class, is this a good spot right here? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Is this something that you've been doing, practicing? Have you guys been practicing a little bit of this? I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna shout out. Miguel got himself. Yeah. Hey Miguel, how you doing, man? Riding with the best view just feels safer. Wonderful spot, excellent. Mountain Drew. Hey. A birthday surprise. You got an interesting birthday. You've had 8 pieces of pizza already? Noah, slow it down. Slow it down. Save some for the rest of us. Slow it down. Go to the next song. Whew. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and go. Go ahead and grab everybody from the crew lounge, and then we're gonna go to my office, and we're just gonna have a hangout and discuss maybe some things. I don't know. We got about 20 more minutes left. Let's go. All right, crew. Let's go ahead and let's start packing up, clean up in here. I see some cans on the. What is this? Get some cans on the. Somebody needs to clean this up. It's starting to stink. I didn't know Subway can stink with all the preservatives they got in it. Class. Riding Smart. Class 102. It was a great time. I think we watched about 3 videos. Got some good information out of here. Yeah. Daniel, you look great. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go into the office and just have a little hangout, talk about it. Maybe do an after action review of how things went. Okay? I want a piece of pizza. Come on in. Take a seat. Take a seat. We have a class on Thursday. Yeah. How's this? How's this, everybody? Do I sound better? Yeah, it'd be cool if you were 22 also. You want to get some tacos, Nikki? Radio voice. What is up, everybody? My name is Dan the Fireman here at the MTC DDFM Rider Academy. Don't know what I'm saying, but we are now broadcasting to over 200 people on the YouTubes of the internets. I don't know. Whatever. How often do you find riders down on fire? I've never seen it. Doesn't mean it can't happen, but never seen it. I used to have a podcast, Multi. I still do. It's called After the Ride. Can we get this out of... Can you take the mic? I feel like I'm on Housewives when I'm about to say a secret. There we go.
Take my mic. Can you mute me?
No, I'm not, little Grammy. How you doing, Gonzi? Jurgis, of course I talk to the audience. It's not the audience, this is the crew. Come take a seat. Go ahead and take a seat. Go ahead and sit yourself on that comfy, trust me, comfy couch. Just hang out. I could be a wild man. No, I had over 10 years. I had over 10 years in the public safety retirement system here in Arizona. So I was also tier 1 when it came to that. So I was able to retire after 10 years. I would have to take 50% of my income, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, PTSD is a bitch. So I decided to leave, and now I do this full time. I told myself I would grow my beard out if I ever left the fire service, and I have not shaved my face with a razor in over 3 years. It'll be 4 years. I think it'll be 4 years in May. 4? Wow. I've trimmed it. This is about 2 weeks. I trimmed this 2 weeks ago, and it's already this long. Brad Jones, I hope so. When are we starting to review the vids? We did 3 of them. Tomcat, refresh. Refresh, Tomcat. Refresh. I need to get some audio effects. Do I own a bike? Yes, I do. I own the Indian 2019 Indian FTR 1200S. Love it. Did I ever go to that Amy's Bakery Company restaurant in Phoenix, the one in Kitchen Nightmares where the owner was mental? No, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And I don't want to go in there because I'm scared of her. Just a soundboard. Mate, we're going to be doing this again Thursday. At same time. Thursday at same time. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, or hit that join button, or go ahead and go off site and go to our Thinkific site, which is the MTC Rider Academy. It's only $4.99. You could join there, or you can go to our Discord. It's also free invite. Also, you can go to our Facebook. You can also go to our Instagram and Twitter. And we actually do have a Reddit that I never join or really talk in, but we're all over the place, everybody. We're all over the place. And everything is free except for the training, which is $4.99. Find me anywhere. You can find me anywhere. Me versus Mr. Magoo Army. A blind army. That's clever. Consider the beard growing accomplished. Yes. What time? Thursday, same time. So 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thursday. Yeah. I see some new members here in the Discord. Welcome, Balancing Act. Mountain Drew became a rookie member. Yeah. Have you ever rode in Australia? No, I've never been to Australia. I would love to go to Australia, Paradigm. Love to go to Australia. I see now Kelsey joined, Nikki joined, Very Rat joined. Interesting choice of names on the Discord server. Let's go ahead and get a Discord going up. Facebook, it is discord.gg/DanDanTheFireman. Woody, how you doing? Joining for free. Come hang out. How'd it going? Did I miss any video? Yes, Brandon, you did, but that's fine. It's going to be a 2-hour video, so you can go right back into it, and we're trying to do power hour type stuff. All right, let's go ahead and slow it down just a little bit. Let's go ahead. I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you guys about something. Because I got to piss really bad, so we have to end it pretty soon. You want to give me just give me like a 32-ounce Gatorade bottle. No, not full. Just go ahead and empty it. Get the yellow or lemon lime, and I'll just put it in the fridge in the rookies. Yeah. What? Let's go ahead and get into here. It's you, Multi. Yeah. Ranga, Ash, and Woody joined. Welcome. So, here's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and turn down the music just a little bit. Hopefully, you guys said I should have some kind of podcast, a voice. So, let's just jump right into it. Welcome, everybody, to the After the Ride podcast. We're going to be talking about 4 tips to gain confidence on your next ride. And we're going to be talking about the plan method. The plan method is extremely important. It's something that's going to help you out quite a bit. We just watched a whole bunch of people crash on our Riding Smart with DanDanTheFireman live stream every Tuesday and Thursday. But now it's going to be Mountain Standard Time at 1 p.m. I think I said that backwards. But anyways, we're going to jump into it, okay? So, for me, when it comes to having confidence on the bike, it really just kind of comes down to how much knowledge do I have of what I'm doing. Not knowing what you're doing, not knowing what's ahead of you, not knowing while you're doing something is very nerve-wracking because you feel like you don't have control. There's plenty of things out there that you don't have control on, and that's fine, but knowing that you can't have control of it is better than trying to control something you can't. And so having the knowledge of what it is that you can control and then actually doing those things allows you to cope with such a terrible situation out there on the road when you have a side of the vehicle come out in front of you, or you're stuck behind a vehicle in heavy traffic, you're starting to get anxious. So we developed a plan method to really help you out there. So P for plan method is position for safety. L is locate potential hazards. A is adapt to those perceived hazards. So whatever you perceive as a hazard, you got to adapt to it. And then navigate around any threats. So if there is a side of the vehicle coming out, you have to navigate around it. So how do we do this? We just, like I said, talked about this on the live stream, but we're gonna have some stuff coming up when we go on the actual channel. But what you do for positioning for safety is you have basically 3 things you need to be looking out for. You need to be looking out for your escape paths. So are you going to swerve? Do you have enough room for braking? Do you have more than one escape path so you can swerve left or right? What is it that you can do? Always have at least one. The next thing I want you looking for is a space cushion. So you need to have a space cushion in front, to the sides, to behind you, whatever it is. Don't be in a blind spot. Don't be right behind the vehicle in front of you. Move over if there's a vehicle right on your butt, because if you slam the brakes or if you do something you have to do, they might hit you because they can't stop in time. So space cushions, very, very, very important. The next thing, which is honestly the most important thing out of all of this, because being a smart rider, you need to seek and recognize hazardous situations. The third thing you look for in plan, the P, the position for safety, is good line of sight. So line of sight, you look straight, you look forward, and if there's something that breaks it, goes right in between you and what you're looking at, that's a breakage of line of sight. You want to know where your goal is. You want to know where your escape path ends. You want to know where your space cushions are. You want to see around the vehicle. So if you're stuck behind a vehicle, move over to the left or the right side of the lane so that you can see down the line versus the back end of that vehicle. So now that we know how to position for safety, my thing that I do is actually move over to, like I said, left or right. I have the best vision. I have the best space cushions in front of me, and I have an escape path I can see. And this space cushions, like I said, is going to be increased because now I can just kind of do a lane filtering thing. That's just one example of planning a ride. Middle, 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 on corners. We could talk more about that later. But we're talking about confidence here. So knowing what you can do in your position and knowing that even if you screw up and the person in front of you slammed the brakes, you're in that far right portion of that lane, right on that line. If they screw up, you react super late, you can't find an escape path because you weren't paying attention, well, you're now lane filtering and braking versus trying to brake and slam into the back of the vehicle. So positioning yourself for safety is a lot like putting yourself in success, positioning for success. Because even if you screw up, now you're in a lane filtering position anyways. So that's so huge when it comes to confidence. Now let's go ahead and talk about locating potential hazards. Okay, so this is where your eyes really have to scan things, and we're still in yellow stage here. Okay, we're yellow stage. We talk about the color code stages during our basic training course that we have. Link will be in the description. But you're looking for road surface hazards. You're looking for blind spots. You're looking for sides of the vehicles. You're looking for uncommon things in a common situation, like headlights in your lane. Right? You're not supposed to see headlights in your lane. You're supposed to see it in the other lane. You're supposed to see brake lights. There's going to be signage. You're looking for signage, sharp turn coming up. You have chevrons. You have skid marks on the road right before a turn. It's like people have already been in that situation and tried to stop. So you're constantly looking for hazards here, constantly scanning. So always be in a good position, scan for hazards, adjust that. And that's where we're going to get to right now. So you're going to be adapting to those perceived hazards that you find. So a really easy one would be a pothole. You see a pothole about 5-6 seconds ahead because you're in a good position. You can see super far because your line of sight's really good. And then you're also locating hazards, and road surface hazards is one of those things. All you have to do for an adaptation, there we go, is move over just a little bit. So let's say you're in the far right lane, you can see super far, there's not a lot of stuff in front of you. All of a sudden you see a pothole though. Just move over to the middle portion and then move back to the right. And now you're back into a good position for safety. You're good for another few seconds till you see another pothole, but you can see super far and you're back into it. So just a quick adaptation. So this is gonna be that orange stage. You're gonna recognize something. You're just gonna do a quick little, an easy little adjustment to what you need to do, and it could just be applying the brakes a little bit and then moving over or doing whatever it is you need to do. This is so we don't get surprised, and that's where confidence really comes in. Is when you're not surprised about what it is that is coming at you. Okay, so a fighter knowing how to fight is not surprised by somebody wanting to throw down and try to punch him. They know what to do. Now, you'd be scared and you'd be surprised and not know what to do and panic if you've never been in a fight before, never been trained, and somebody wants to hurt you. Same concept here. We're on motorcycles. We need to have a system in place so that we have knowledge, so that when something comes out and gets us, we can do something about it. And that's really what it is. So what we need to do when it comes to a threat is navigate those threats. Plan, P-L-A-N. So we're already positioned for safety. We have a good position. We're locating things. We're doing great. We located something. Now we got to do something because it's a threat. Let's say we're going to an intersection. We're positioned for safety. We locate an intersection. We're going to go ahead and adapt to that perceived hazard. We're slowing it down. We're covering the brakes, kind of slowing it down, scanning because intersections are dangerous. And now we see somebody coming out into the intersection across the traffic, cutting across. It's the side of the vehicle. You're going straight. You're about to T-bone them, or at least that's what could happen if you weren't paying attention. But since we are, and we're positioned for safety, we located it. We already adapted to the intersection, so slowed it down. Now we see the side of the vehicle we have to navigate. Red stage. Do something. Our hands are already on those brakes. Squeeze, progressive brake pressure. We don't have to slam it. We don't have to go crazy. Our hands are already on it. Now, since we're looking for things, we're positioned for safety. We know an escape path. We're looking for them. We can also swerve, but we're prepped and ready for something. We knew something could happen. We didn't know exactly what. But intersections are deadly because of left turners. Intersections are deadly because people run red lights. Intersections are deadly because people don't stop in time when you're stopped at the red light and you get T-boned. Or you get rear-ended. Always put yourself in a position for those three common things. Locate those common things. Adapt to those common things. And if you have to, navigate with a red stage, swerve, emergency braking, whatever it is you need to do. Having this knowledge beforehand is going to help you gain confidence. We talk about it in depth in our motorcycle training concepts, basic rider. Can we kind of shorten it down? MTC Rider Basic Training e-course. There we go. Links are in the description. It's in the first unit. We talk about plan method, and then we actually go out and ride and show you plan method in real time. So check it out. Link is in the description. You're going to like it. It's only $4.99. But let's go ahead and get back to the class. And by class, I mean office. So we're going to be back here on Thursday. All right. I'm going to go ahead and ban you. Yoink. See, I'm in the middle of talking. I can't read what chat says, and it's going to be up on here the whole time. Jeez. What a loser. Seriously, like, what a loser. Jeez. He's gone. Treebender, you're fine. Kibo no Kuma. Yes, I am done for the day. It's been a long day. I just wanted to share with you. What's going on. We do have our ebooks available. We do have our course available. We have our free Discord. We got a bunch of brand new DDFM crew members. Lots of new people. Join up. I mean, it's free, right? It's free. Discord is absolutely free. Come on, hang out. But I'm going to get going. I'll be talking to you guys later. Boom. See you guys Thursday at 3 p.m. Or I'm sorry, 1 p.m. Yeah. Where'd I go? Where did I go?